Hello and welcome back. I'm DrHamfist, and we are taking a much-needed break from tryharding in the other playlist. We're doing the daily challenge here. This is the daily challenge playlist with the blue numbers on it and everything, so of course we are, but we've earned this break because we just tried, I think it's like almost 10 attempts to get that speed climber achievement and just got it on the other playlist. So if you wanted to see that, if you haven't, go to the other playlist and start it. I think it's episode 42. To watch me, who I'm usually relatively calm and composed, watch me just sort of devolve into madness, trying to play really quickly and still beat the final boss. But we just did it. We've just earned a break. So we're doing a daily challenge. This one has time dilation, which we've never seen yet. At least I've not seen it yet. So we're on the Ironclad. All-Star, start with 2 colorless cards, and then time dilation, which interestingly it shows this one is green as well, whereas usually I think you get 1 green and 2 reds. But this is all enemies start with the slow debuff. That's the debuff that's on one of the bosses, or not bosses, sorry, one of the like elites in Act 3. It says they take more damage for each card you've already played this turn. And then Night Terrors, resting at rest sites heals you for 100% of your health, but costs you 5 max HP. That one is actually not terribly bad if you can choose not to rest at rest sites, which, as long as you don't have Touch of Midas, you're allowed to just upgrade instead. So I actually think these are all pretty fine. Let's check out what those 2 colorless cards are, though. Oh, awesome. So we've got Secret Technique and Dramatic Entrance, and both of these cost 0, which means they're very good when the enemies are slow with that time dilation passive. It's actually really nice. And what we'll probably be doing is actually casting Dramatic Entrance as our last card on our opening turns. And which route will we take? I think we do want to prioritize unknown events, elites, and shops. I am kind of looking at this one though, even though it's pretty bad up here. It's still not that terrible. We'll do this. Okay, so probably is worth playing a defend here. Secret Technique can only give me defend, but we'll play it anyway. It gives him 1 slow. Yeah, so here you see, for each card played this turn, Jawworm takes 10% more damage from attacks. So the question is, do we want to play a defend, then play a bash, then play a Dramatic Entrance? I think it almost makes more sense to play defend, strike, Dramatic Entrance. Saves us even more health, and it also racks up that slow. Yeah, there we go. So those 2 attacks normally wouldn't have dealt that much. It's not a hugely different amount, but a bit more. Yeah, and I'm in this weird spot because it took a lot of effort to actually beat that speed climber achievement. And it also, it ingrained in my head all these, different habits that I don't have normally, where I'm I overestimate how much damage I'm going to do with normal strikes now, because I have been getting, extra strength on every single speed climber achievement attempt. I don't think we want any of these. I'm also going to skip way more cards, because I learned to do that from the speed climber rushes. Yeah, I guess we will have to strike him still, and we can do that whenever. And then we want to play 1 defend before we do the other attacks here, just to get a little bit more damage out of it. Yeah, it really messes with your head trying to do anything different. Are you serious? I can't play this if there are no skills? Why? Choose one of nothing and draw nothing. Why can't I play that? Because it would actually increase my damage here. Stupid. Is he actually dead? Oh wait, no, we're weak. He's not dead. And in fact, he's so not dead, I think we'd rather just play real slow. And then what do we want here? 1 disarm is actually pretty good. Do we want 1 disarm? We'll take 1 disarm. And then here... an inflame can be good. We're probably just going to get rid of a card, though. Yeah. Madness just available to buy. Excuse me, to buy. Interesting. I don't usually see that. And then do we want to get rid of a strike or defend? We've been getting rid of the defense when we're trying to play super fast, and it actually, works out relatively well as the Ironclad. I think it would be pretty rubbish on the silent to try to do that, but... Okay, so we might as well disarm him and defend, and then we're going to dramatic entrance. I think it makes a little bit more sense to put the extra damage here. Yeah, that gets him down to 6, so he's dead to strike. Okay, excellent. Wait, oh no! I always forget when I'm weak. I never, ever, ever pay attention to that. I don't think there was anything differently I really would have done. Are you serious? What is this hand? It's the game punishing me for my mistakes. That's what that hand is. Strength potion is fine. Shrug it off is decent. Do we want to shrug it off? I will take one. And then definitely removing a card. And probably removing a defend. I don't want to be too, what is it? Defend dense. I don't want to get rid of all my strikes and then have to like actually deal some damage and not be able to do it. So I think what we might do on like more like tempered runs is sort of remove like strike, defend, sort of remove them equally. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, that doesn't exhaust itself? Ooh, that actually is interesting. Because that's a decent card. Yeah, and that's actually not that huge. This is a decent card to have when enemies are slow. And you can choose like your best skill. Disarm is also really nice. And then I usually go in for the bash. What if we went for secret technique though? I think we still upgrade bash first in this run. Yeah, we'll take the damage. Wow, nice. And oh, that's a good one too. Especially if we don't want to rest, which we don't, because of night terrors. So we want to avoid resting as much as possible. So that is definitely a good one. Now we'll get secret technique. We've got like a chest and then another. Yeah, we're just getting like showered rewards here. The courier, nice. Another upgrade, nice. If the game was only just this stuff I'm hitting right here, it'd be a pretty easy game. Let's go and make that disarm better. Upgrade 2 random cards? Sure. Nice. Alright. We'll probably hold on to those 2 strikes and defense. Now, given that... Well, let's see here. I don't think we strength potion here. We'll do as much damage as we can. 67, half we're looking at 34. Can I deal exactly... Let's see. Actually, it's very tough right here to deal any precise amount of damage. Let's draw a card and see what it is. Okay, ooh. Well, we definitely want to bash him. Yeah, we definitely want him vulnerable for next turn when we try to go off. That's very close to exactly even. Now, we're still weak, but he's vulnerable. That will help a bit. We can draw whatever here, but we should probably draw the worst card because we're not going to play it. And then we just strike, strike, strike. That's about as good as we could ever have done. Yeah, with us being weak, that was still a pretty decent job. Do we just kill one of them and take 10 damage? Yeah, so we can kill one of them with Bash Strike. I think it's correct to do that. Yeah, and there's that annoying little ringing happening every single time you play any card because of this slow passive. Now that I've pointed that out to you, you're not going to be able to not hear it, and it's going to drive you a little crazy. It's like when you're watching basketball and somebody points out the shoe squeaks, which I actually am the guy that usually does that too. I drive people insane. Or the fact that you actually have to breathe, like human bodies have to breathe, and now you know that you have to breathe. Isn't that annoying now, huh? I'll stop. I'll stop pointing out more annoying things. I know several others, but I'll save you. Dual wield is the one I'm kind of looking at, but I'm not sure if there's anything brilliant I would actually choose. There definitely isn't yet. So then, like, what else are we looking at? Like Iron Wave, Heavy Blade? I don't know. I think we're skipping. I guess Unknown Event is better than having to fight an Elite 2. I don't know. I guess just extra max health. I think we might actually try to get him solo that we can kill him. without necessarily actually killing him. We'll just grab something we don't want. And I think what we're going to do here, I'm trying to see if the math on this gets a little kludgy. I think we'll like bash and then maybe like Dramatic Entrance Strike or something. I want to make sure we don't kill him. And we'll be playing this. Yeah, so this would kill him. So we'll actually just strike here. We'll take 6 and then we should have no problem killing both of them. Yeah, nice. 1 cleave is kind of okay. I'd much rather have a whirlwind though. So I think I'm possibly okay with just not using it. And then what are we going to upgrade? Because we're basically full. Pantograph is actually going to top us off for the fight, so. I think I'm looking at Shrug It Off. Okay, so here's the Guardian. And we've got, you know, max health and like a brilliant deck, and he's slow, so this is going to be pretty trivial, I would say. Disarm absolutely makes sense to play at some point, so we'll just do it now, and then these two. And then can we pop him? We need to deal 18. Yeah, we can. So let's... Oh, there was only one choice. That's a little unfortunate, actually, even. Well. Oh, I forgot he was vulnerable. Yeah, I might as well have just like played something. Let's see here. So we can draw our upgraded Shrug It Off and play it. Now we have 11 block. We can hit him twice and we'll only take net 1 damage. So I think we will do that. Get some good damage in here. We probably should play the Bash because he's not vulnerable. We should also probably play the Shrug It Off because it's very efficient block. We'll get the unupgraded defend out of there. There we go. These are very clean turns. We could activate the Strength Potion, but I think we can just save it. Well, we should always use the best attacks last, so let's just get the block that we need, then deal some damage. Ah! Oh wait, no, we can reshuffle our deck first and then play it. Yeah. And we're going to be dealing a bunch of damage this turn, right? Yeah, so he's at 15 till he pops. We definitely want to rebash. And that does actually flip him already. Okay. Cool. I actually think we maybe just like bash, just play it pretty cool this turn. Just get the vulnerability back up. Ah, I was hoping to draw more damage. I guess we just bash again. Because we've only got 2 attacks, we can only play 1. So now he's vulnerable for like 7 turns, which is a needlessly large amount. Or length of time. Yeah, we'll just take this damage. I think with 80, and with him having less than 80, I think we can just sort of slam in now. 14. Handle that this way. And then probably kill him next turn. I don't have anything there. I guess maybe not. We'll see. How does the rounding on this work? We got it. Yeah, with slow, doing math is impossible because you're doing like, you know, 1 times this and then 1.1 times the second attack and then 1.2 times the other, and then like rounding comes into play and it's like, it's close. I'll just see. Limit break, absolutely. We need strength for it, which we don't have right now, but we're absolutely doing that. Choose and transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Absolutely, because we're fishing for strength cards here. So let's do 2 unupgraded defends and 1 of our strikes. Is there any other card here we would rather get rid of? We definitely want to keep Secret Technique. It can find our limit break on turns where we can use it, so it makes us like more likely to draw limit break. And then we can also say we have, I think it's called Spot Weakness. It's the card where you point at somebody that is attacking and you gain strength. We can choose that if they are attacking us, and if they aren't, we don't pull that. So Secret Technique is actually very nice to keep. And that was a dual wield, a twin strike, and a pommel strike. Okay, so still no strength gain. We do have a potion. We're probably not going to upgrade limit break until we actually find some strength gain ourselves. So let's hit this shop really early. And actually hit both. We can save our money if we don't see any strength gain in that shop and make sure we try to get some. I think we're fine with dual wielding dramatic entrance. This is a really annoying fight. I do kind of want to play Shrug It Off this turn. And I suppose if we're going to... What could we draw off Pommel Strike that would change our mind? Secret Technique, I guess we could play. We wouldn't copy anything else. Yeah, so we'll play Dual Wield before we play Pommel Strike. Is that an upgraded Dual Wield? I just realized that. Oh, that's really sick. All right, and then he is more of a threat. I don't think we're going to kill him this turn if we put it on him. Yeah, it'd be nice if we drew Secret Technique there, but now we can just crank these out. They're at 30% more damage. Does the Strength Potion make some huge difference here? It's going to be like 30%, 40%, 50% more. That averages out to 40% more, so it's 1.43 of them. So I'm getting an extra 1.2, so it's 4.2 of them. 4.26s or 4.28s. I think this is actually relatively impactful. This is a huge flagrant waste if it doesn't work out, because a Strength Potion is like extra mileage on... This is so not even close. How am I this stupid? It's not even Poison Potionable. I should have used that Strength Potion sooner. Why am I so bad at math? I thought it was like... Wait, no. 4.2 times 8 isn't anywhere close to that, right? Because they were like 40. For some reason I thought that would kill him, and it was like nowhere close. They are just like easily dead now, though. And we found another potion, so we did want to burn one, but that was probably the wrong potion to burn. What about, like, armaments, maybe? I don't think so. Our deck's very upgraded already, especially after that Astrolabe pickup. I hate this fight. I think it is correct to still duplicate their dramatic entrance, just to get more damage immediately. We're poisoning this person. We don't want to be full potion rack. Oh, no, we're hexing, right? Wait, no, we're poisoning. If I could click on the enemies, that would help a bit, wouldn't it? Okay. That's a decent amount for turn one. Yeah, no strength, so Limb Break is totally dead here. We're going to play Secret Technique first. Or not. If we could play Secret Technique first, we would play that first because it would increase the chances of us drawing an attack here. Evidently, the chances of us drawing an attack are 100%. I mean, I guess there's like power cards too, but I don't think we have any. This is so little damage. Do we want to block the hex? Our deck is very thin. There's not going to be a, massively better excuse to use this, so we'll just use it here. I'm almost tempted to dual wield onto the Pommel Strike, but then I can only play 2 of them, which isn't that much better than just playing 2 other attacks instead. And I guess we could have bashed too, but I think the math we're looking at is dead next turn anyway, without the bash, so yeah, we're good. Inflame, yes! Alright, that's very good. We need strength for the Limit Break to work. Rampage is good in thin decks, but I don't think we need it. I think we just want to play more Limit Breaks. I don't think we really like any of those. I think we just skip and then save the gold for next shop and then hit that next shop. Unless that path is like terrible. And that path is really, really good. So yeah, we're definitely doing that. I don't know if I have to go back and hit proceed. I probably don't. Ooh. So, mathematically, you are absolutely correct to bet on the owner. I've done this math before. Your higher expected gold is better. Like, your expected value of betting on the owner is higher. You lose 50 to place the bet in either case, so that's a wash. It's even between them. 70% chance to win 100 gold, you treat that as 70 gold. 30% chance to win 250 gold, you actually treat that as 75 gold. You get 5 more gold, except you very likely don't get anything. But I always bet on him because it's technically the smarter play. I lost the bet, but it is technically the smarter play. The other argument is like, well, that extra gold past the first 100 that you get on the other one, like that's less valuable gold because like having some gold's great, but having a ton of gold You can only leverage gold in certain ways, so there's an argument there too. But just as a numbers person, I'm like, well, it's more gold. Like, that's always how I think about it. Flash of Steel is really good. And there's no strength gain, right? So Flash of Steel is really good. And then if we had the card removal service, we would do that too. Which I guess if I bet on the murderer, I could have done that. So would we rather remove a card or get Flash of Steel? Flash of Steel with slow is too good. We're not going to miss that. And then here, I think we actually upgrade the Inflame first. This gets us 50% more strength, and then we cast 1 limit break and we're still at 50% more strength. And then if we ever try to get to the second limit break, lose all our gold? Or fight these fools? I think we'll fight these fools just to get the rewards for fighting them. We don't have much gold, but you can look at this as giving us like 52 gold plus whatever we get for beating them up. This is a tough fight, but our deck just became a lot better. So let's say we want to kill him first because he's attacking. We can't kill this 40 health, I don't think. Disarm is tempting to play, but I guess... Wait, no. We want to do more damage to all of them, so we want to do this second. Yeah. Grab him, bear. Grab him evidently means reduce dexterity by 2. Let's dual wield. I think dual wield with Flash of Steel is very, very good. And we're going to slam this guy, I think. Do we want to play the Shrug It Off this turn? What's left in our deck here? Let's see if we can draw that. Can't. So we could just like save 9. Yeah, there's no brilliant reason to play this Pommel Strike. The other thing is we could limit break here, but I think we'd rather just save the health immediately. The fact that our Twin Strike gets wasted is a little bit unfortunate now that we have plus strength, but... Alright, so here we go. Let's go get that dual wield back. Oh, this is so sick. That Flash of Steel was absolutely better than removing a card. This is actually really, really, really good. So I guess we just want to make sure he's dead. And we can like weaken here. We probably should have done this sooner if we're going to do it, but... Yeah, I think we have to bash him to make sure he dies. Wow, we were doing like way more damage than I kind of conceptually realized we were doing. Yes, I've demonstrated a loop. Play Flash of Steel, draw Flash of Steel, and you win. We don't actually have only Flash of Steels in our discard though. So I think no break Twin Strike is already enough, which we'll do. Heavy Blade is good once you have a billion strength. I almost think we're fine with skipping it because we've got those Quicksilver daggers that are not... It's not called Quicksilver Dagger. It's called Flash of Steel. This is a very good card against the Mithril Defender. But... I would love another. I don't have any money. I'm broke. Double your current block. I'm also broke. The only thing I could buy was double your current block or potions. That strength potion was arguably worth taking, but there's no way. I'm not taking that. Yeah, that's a good path. All right. Swinging 6 at us. I guess it's kind of worth playing Shrug It Off to stop that. I mean, we get to draw as well. Well, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so let's get the dual wields out already and just start copying Flash of Steels immediately because those get so out of hand. Yeah. Flash of Steel, when you already have slow going on, almost doesn't even need like a strength boost, which we actually are also going for, but... You know what, sure, we'll just double strength right now. There's nothing much we can do this turn. Draw more. Yes, draw more. Ah, okay. Oh, it ends with him at 1 health? Ah! Did I do something wrong with ordering that turn? I don't think so. Alright. Give me more Flash of Steels. This is the way to the light. Alright, let's kill him. And then I suppose we can bash her first. We'll just make sure she's vulnerable. 20 damage Flash of Steel. Yes. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're playing Flash of Steels. Oh, well, okay. She doesn't have enough health. Say that was a boss with 1 billion health left. We only had 3 cards left in our draw pile, so what I did was I played Dual Wield, and then I was just going to play Flash of Steels until we shuffled our deck, and then use Secret Technique to find the Dual Wield again and play it again. That's what I was going to do. But she didn't have enough health, so no, we're actually just going to kill her immediately. That flex is actually pretty good. We'll take 1. I don't think we want more than 1, but we will take 1 flex. And now... Hold on. Is that better? That's better. Very soon, before the boss, we need to get that limit break in. But on these short fights, I think that Quicksilver stuff's better. So yeah, let's definitely block. This is a lot of damage. So we're going to draw something with this. Probably just the disarm. Probably just play it relatively cool right now. I guess just like strike Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, that seems fine. I definitely don't want to keep Dramatic Entrance because it's essentially just a strike that costs 0, but so is Flash of Steel. And Flash of Steel also draws, which is way better. So, absolutely going to limit break this turn. We're absolutely going to do it after both the others. So now we're at 14 for this turn. We'll still lose 4. That's what flex means, but if you play flex and then double, you get doubled and then you don't lose doubled. So you end up like getting 1 flex for this turn and then another flex permanently. Is basically the effective playing with limit break. And is it dead? It's dead. A lot of strength there. We don't need Demon Form. We're not even going to take it. We don't need any of those. Alright, so now let's go upgrade Limit Break. And then I'm kind of torn on the next upgrade. We're definitely not getting that curse. Get out of here. So is it a strike or is it a Dramatic Entrance? Dramatic Entrance isn't actually that impactful in this deck. We're very much going to ramp up to deal a lot of damage later. Strikes stick around. Also, just look at the damage difference. It's like 2 versus 3. But the thing is, I pretty often won't play strikes. Not terribly often, but I guess we'll do this because I pretty often won't play the strikes. Now, against the boss, it's probably pretty bad, but I still think it's the right play, because I think we will have no trouble beating this guy. Of course, I've just jinxed myself, but still. I do still believe that to be true. I actually think we play this a little bit cool and just Flash of Steel before Bash. Okay. No, we'd rather just get him vulnerable. Yeah, so the reasoning was I want to avoid the case of I draw specifically in Flame after I play Bash, then draw Quicksilver Dagger, which is not, you know, after I play Quicksilver Dagger, then draw in Flame that I can't play, and then my Limit Break is worthless because it's sitting behind all my strength. I want to avoid that. So let's start with draw and just see what we're looking at this turn. Okay, so we're going to play this for sure. And I guess we're fine with getting Limit Break and then playing it after the flex. I think that's acceptable. And then we'll Twin Strike and get some damage in here. It's a lot. We'll whiff that defend and just take a bit of extra. All right, so let's draw first. I'm not like terribly keen on doing a whole bunch of damage this turn. I'm more keen on investing in the future. Alright, this is a good turn. I need to draw more cards than I can draw to actually pull off everything I want to this turn, though. Alright, I'm going to assume there's no way to find the... Oh, okay, hold on. We're drawing everything else. Yeah, but we can't get further, though. Okay, yeah, so Secret Technique is just sort of dead in the water, then. Okay, so let's start with Pommel Strike again. Yeah, I can't catch a break. I'm trying to get Dual Wield and use it on my Flash of Steel, but I can't work that out. I need to remove some more cards from this deck. I will definitely play Limit Break, of course. It is just obscene. I think he is very nearly dead, but not. Yeah, there's that Dual Wield. Yeah, he's at 20, but I think he's about to do his, like, Restore-a-thon. Oh, no, he only gained 10. Never mind. Well, here is a large bash. All right, what do we want here? What do we want? In a sense, double tap could be pretty genius. It could also not. It could easily not as well. Fiend Fire is actually really, really tempting. We can just like play things that we don't like and then Fiend Fire away everything else. I think we actually take this Fiend Fire. I don't think I would ever even consider Calling Bell. Short of us having a whole bunch of curse synergy, it is just a nightmare. And then Orrery, we don't want this many more cards. We want a thin deck. So we're taking Tiny House. It has the option of obtaining one card. So obviously Strike is the only unupgraded card in our deck. There's two of them, but those are the only two. They're both Strikes. And then we'll skip all these. I can't, wait no, I can get close. For a second I was like, I can't skip that? Okay, so the Awakened one. I think this is the easiest boss in the game. So we'll probably get him. I kind of like this left path, but it gets sort of hung out to dry right at the end. Also, there's no shop on it. I would like to shop. Another elite and then another shop. 2 shops. There's like 2 rest sites in the middle. 2 elites without a rest between them. Still think that's like okay. It's a bunch of fights right in the start though, but like everything is that's not this left path. And there's no like better path later. I think we're taking this one. It's a whole bunch of fights though. Isn't necessarily a bad thing. These are the guys that get stronger every turn? Yeah. Well, let's see what we're drawing here. Okay. I think we're actually fine with playing 1 disarm. And then possibly just kill him. We'll see. What do we want to draw here? I guess probably actually the Flex. I don't think we're going to need to play Limit Break, and the Flex is like extra... oh, we should have probably... Oh, there we go, there we go. So Fiend Fire, is that already lethal? Yeah. Fiend Fire is a pretty crazy card. And that's not an upgraded Fiend Fire either. Oh, I guess that's the one thing, is I took a Fiend Fire before I then upgraded a random card, so it could have upgraded that Fiend Fire as well. I misspoke slightly earlier. Intimidate, apply 1 week to all enemies and exhaust? No. Ah, this clown. Okay, let's get him. Limit Break with nothing that works with Limit Break. Nice to see. Dramatic Entrance and Explosive Potion already kills this guy. So we're just going to ignore... Okay, there we go. And then that's like going to be enough actually because of slow passive. So we'll defend, strike, and then kill him. Yeah, nice. We can save the potion probably. So let's go get some draw, maybe? Is it even worth doing that? Because that's not going to be enough. Like if I dual wield Twin Strikes, that's not going to do it. Let's just play this and then... I guess we're just going to strike Twin Strike. We're going to leave this guy up and just kill the boss next turn. That's what we're going to do. Because he'll be swinging like 25. Yeah. This should be enough already. Yeah, Fiend Fire is very, very fun. Our plan on the boss is to actually use that to get rid of bad cards. An upgraded Body Slam is almost tempting, just because it's like 0 activate your strength mod, but I think we still skip it. And then what potion do we get rid of? Probably keep the weak over the Dex. They accomplish the same thing, but one is just a lot better at it. And the one nice thing about like 4 fights in a row right off the bat, we are actually going to acquire some extra gold that we can then spend on our 2 shops on this route doing it. So not totally the worst thing ever. I guess Inflame, Limit Break. Do I want to burn this strength potion on this fight? Sure. Because this fight can be kind of nasty. And then we'll use 3 of these. Oh, nope. There. Okay. And then we're constricted for 10, which is annoying. Let's play this. Flex. Do we want to play it, though? I think we do. Oh, excellent. Pommel Strike and then Fiend Fire is like a crazy combo. That was going to be like a obscene, needless amount of damage. A obscene and obscene. I don't think we like any of these. The heavy blade's the only one I'm kind of thinking about, but even then. If I found some extra energy, maybe. But we're still on 3 energy in Act 3, which is a bit unfortunate. I do very much like to take the extra energy effects whenever we find them. So I think start Shruggadov. We're probably not going to kill him. Okay, well this is an interesting one. I can play Fiendfire and only burn my Twin Strike. Well, hold on. Let's go check what's under this Flash of Steel. Okay, so this is actually okay. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to pick one of these to burn. And I think it's going to be the Defend. That's my only Defend, I guess. Or maybe there's some in my discard? No. Well, I'm going to shrug it off as my only defensive option, I guess. I think we still do this. So what we're going to do is play Dramatic Entrance, and then we're just going to like Fiendfire somebody. So that's going to do like 22-ish, but it's like more like 33. I guess we just kill him to keep him from buffing himself. Yeah, so 16, it was 32. Okay, 32. Yeah, 33 with rounding error. Inflame Limit Break just doesn't get that much rolling, but I guess we also want to do it at some point. Is Flex still in my draw pile? It's not. Let's do it. We're going to take a lot of damage this fight. That's just sort of like the God's honest truth of this fight. We do have an explosive potion, which is very good in this fight. We should probably use it at some point on this fight. Let's kill him to save him from attacking us. Which 2 upgraded strikes already does. We can keep this guy really low, so we might have to kill him. We're about to get into that stupid whack-a-mole phase of this fight, where like we haven't ramped up enough to just kill them all at once, and they're just going to keep coming back. But if you just keep bopping the one that's like attacking you for the most, it's a kind of serviceable way of at least staying alive, right? Hold on, what's under this? Ooh, very nice. Okay, we've found our way of killing them now, because this is a lot. There we go. We finally got like, you know, our combo to work. Ooh, an upgraded True Grit is actually really good for this deck, as far as like long games go. And it's also a defensive option. We don't have many, so we're taking that. We're taking that. There are very few cards I would add to this deck right now, but that is actually one of them. And Finesse is another one. The Unceasing Top doesn't work with our combo at all, so we don't really care about that. What is the Cauldron? 5 potions, nice. And do we want to spend the gold required to use Finesse and then remove a card? I think it's fine. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Yeah, because whenever we buy something, it replaces that with something else. From the Courier. The Courier does that. So the unupgraded Strike, I think, has to be the option here. Yeah, so we just turned a Strike into a Finesse, which is very nice to do. And this is only extra damage. I think we want the extra block off Finesse sooner. I don't think we're going to struggle with damage. I think we're going to struggle with staying alive until our ramp goes insane. So our choice of potions, we probably do want to keep the explosive. Weak is decent. I think we probably do want the regen, and do we want the energy? I think we do want the energy. So what about energy, regen, explosive? I think I like that better than weak. And then obviously, we're going to upgrade this. The question now is, since we have only upgraded cards, like, do I need to get one more card in my deck before I rest to make sure I don't have to take damage resting? Ooh, or Calcum. It's a very nice one, actually. Okay, so this is actually a decent deck on this guy, because the turns that you have off where you can't attack him, we can easily actually pull off some ramp combos. Let's start with the free draw. Okay, True Grit's a good card for this fight. I think we play this one relatively cool, and we just True Grit away the Strike. I think that's fine. Okay, here we go. So, Disarm is a brilliant way to reduce his damage. We actually already have it covered now. Why do I have 9 block? Wait, did I have a billion and then calipers came into effect? Maybe I did. I have no idea. That's the only thing that's jumping out to me right now. But then go up to 6. And then we can damage him this turn. I think we honestly start with Pommel Strike just to, like, assemble the plan. Okay, excellent. So we can play Secret Technique. We're not going to, like, filter through, so whatever we want out of this, we can just get now, right now. And Limit Break gives us 6, but costs 1. Flex gives us 4, but is free, and we can do something else. And are you guys seeing those glitches? It's weird. I think we Flex. And then we play Flex. We dual wield the Flash of Steels, and we start by playing these. And we check to see, under each one, if we draw a Limit Break. Right now we're drawing only burns. Okay. Get a bunch of damage in here. And we're going to take quite a bit this turn. We don't have a weak push or anything. This could heal us for like 6. Hold on. What am I doing? He's dead. I'm staring at like the easiest puzzle in the world ever. And I'm like, how do we do this? How do I deal 10 damage when I have energy and attacks in my hand? I think we want to play Fiendfire this turn. And we want to kill them, so we're actually going to do it this way. To make sure we get them. Because otherwise we couldn't kill both of them and they were both attacking us, but we want to get rid of those strikes. Strikes aren't that good. So I think there's no World Burn Flame first isn't correct. But we are going to draw. And we'll actually plan on killing him, I think. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that. Decks coming together. A bit. Just a bit. Oh, and that's right. With Orichalcum, I can kind of ignore, like, really small piles of damage. That was arguably the wrong choice. I maybe should have played the search for a specific card you want first. I guess the other way around lets you respond to what you picked, though. I don't know. There's an argument to be made for either direction. Okay, here we go. So, is it right to play the Limit Break? I'm going to say it is. They're dead, like, either way, I think, so. 2 regen potions, nice. Sever Soul actually, like, is almost an acceptable pick. We'll pass, though. Okay. The other Inflame, I think, has to be the choice here. The unfortunate thing is now we have just too little to remove another card. But I think we just take that and then just chill. Well, I think Bash is coming down this turn. I think it's Bash Strike. The other option is, like, just Fiendfire him. And honestly, like, Fiendfiring does more than playing the Dramatic Entrance. Well, actually, it's not true. Well, it could be. The slow comes into play. Do we want to just burn the Bash? I think we want to play the Bash. Keeps our deck a little bit diluted, but I think it's honestly fine. So I think here we actually do take the Limit Break. There's not still a, yeah, okay, we're good. And then we'll actually just play Shrug It Off and just be chill. That only blocks like 5 because we already have Orichalcum going, but I think if we go long, we go crazy, so we'll go long. Probably just play this in Flame right now. And then check what's under each draw. Ooh. Like for this. Nice. I guess we start with Flash of Steels. We probably will play the Pommel Strike, and if we, let's see. Yeah, if we draw a dual wield, we want to hold on to one of them, so let's do this actually. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think we play Flash of Steels until it's the last one left. Okay, so we have to play Shrug It Off in order to actually filter through the deck. Do we actually do that? Blocks a little bit more. I guess we do this. And then dual wield's just lost. It's got nothing going for it here. Let's just draw this like defend to make sure we don't draw it next turn. Okay. So same reasoning as before. We generally do kind of want to keep a Flash of Steel in our hand. That is so disgusting. Alright, we got it. Ooh, Shuriken. I think we may be able to play 3 attacks in the same turn. Maybe. And also, this goes like super ham with limit breaks, so we're in business, boys. Alright. I give the boss a 0% chance. Like a confident 0. We honestly don't even need this Twin Strike. And then this allows us to upgrade our Inflame rather than take 5 damage. I actually don't know. Maybe we should have scienced and just purposely like seen if it let us try to upgrade without an upgradable option. I'm willing to bet it wouldn't have though, and that would have made us sad. Also, here's another science question. If we activate 2 regen potions, does that give us 6 HP per turn for 5 turns, or does it give us 3 HP for 10? That's the question. I probably will disarm the boss. Gives us more time to set up so that we can just crunk him super easily on the next phase. At the same time, I'm actually going to delete this defend. We want a thin deck, so we want to play True Grit every time we can. And Fiend Fire once, most likely. So, we would love to draw that Flash of Steel. There's no world where we don't play Flex. I think there actually almost is a world where we don't play the Inflame right now, though. And let's start chewing on these guys. Okay. Yeah, so in this situation, I think we play Inflame. And then just kill him to save damage. That way we still get 6 from Orichalcum, and then the 6 we saved from him like saved us 12. If we played the block, we would have gotten 11 block, but that would have lost 6 to Orichalcum, so that gave us like net 5, and he was swinging 6. So that would have actually been damage negative, or like health negative play. Alright, so this is an unfortunate turn. We have 1 card in our draw pile. We can't draw it with Secret Technique, so there's no way to shuffle our deck without playing this Flash of Steel. Let's do it this way then. We'll play Flash of Steel here, and then what we'll do with Secret Technique is we'll use it to go fish out the Flex. And that way when we flex and play Limit Break, we're getting a little bit of extra mileage from Limit Break. The question here is, do we just Fiend Fire him? I don't think we're too keen on keeping either of these cards. The Shrug It Off is a little bit sad to lose. Also, I should have burned these like the moment I could have, and it's 3 for 10. Okay. The Bash is like kind of acceptable to keep, but I still think we want to thin the deck. And that does kill him immediately too, is the other thing about that. Alright, check under the draws. Please. 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 Yes! Alright, we made it. Alright. Now we have the option of killing him pretty quickly, or trying to like barely stay alive. What do I want from this? What's under... Flex is under there? We can shuffle through here. This is an interesting turn. I think we're going to do it this way. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't actually, yeah. I don't have any energy left. Do I play this? What do I want to not draw next turn? None of these. Okay, we don't play that. Flex for kicks. Yeah, our deck's so thin, it only has cards we want, basically. Which is a good place to be. Well, let's... I guess we might want to even draw first. Wow. So he's dead. Let's dual wield the Flash of Steel. Let's Limit Break. Okay. And I can't actually swing these at anything right now, even though it says I can play them. Yes, we're at plus 66 strength. He's all like, brr, 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 and I don't think it's going to matter. Here's some mighty strikes. Yeah, he's dead first turn he shows up. Nice. Okay, so that was much more relaxing than my speedrun playlist where I was just like going insane and losing my mind. Once again, if you'd like to see that, it starts at episode 42 on the other playlist, the one with the yellow numbers. It's like Slay the Spire, and I think that's all it says. It doesn't say classic, but it's like the normal Slay the Spire mode. We'll continue to do daily challenges. We will also be sure to play some more standard. I'm going to go for some of the other achievements, and I'm going to push some Ascension. And then obviously whenever new stuff comes out, we're going to try that. There's another game mode coming, which I think is going to be like an infinite climb sort of game mode. That's just like tentative. I don't know anything from like the devs or anything. And then also there's going to be a third class coming at some point. So we're going to sit tight and try to grind out some of the achievements and some of the difficulty in standard, and also just sort of goof around and do just like, ASMR type stuff like we're doing now in this playlist. So whichever you like or both, tune into those. And then I'm spinning up some Heroes of Hammerwatch stuff. If you know what that game is and want to see that, that's going to be starting to show up in a lot more often as well. So see you around.